I'm Sunny, and I'm reviewing The Batman. The Batman is a bit different from other Batmans we've seen so far. He's only in his second year of being Batman, and you can tell by his not very complete Batcave, his Batmobile that he seemed to have made by himself, and his outfit that seems to be done by hand, like his cowl seems to be sewn together. This is a very fresh Batman who is still finding himself. He hasn't figured out the balancing act of Bruce Wayne and Batman. His fighting technique isn't refined, and he doesn't have any fancy gadgets, just a few things. The Batman also brings Batman back to his roots as a detective. The movie seems slow in parts, but it keeps you on your toes, and I didn't feel like it was 3 hours long. The Riddler is a very twisted villain. He's very twisted in his killing people. It brings him back as a reputable villain. The Penguin isn't quite the Penguin we all know yet. He doesn't have the command over being a mob boss quite yet. Falcone is also in this as one of the villains. Commissioner Gordon is not commissioner yet. And Catwoman, though I wouldn't say she's brand new to her game, she isn't quite the cat burglar we know. Alfred isn't the sarcastic helper behind the scenes yet. He's Bruce's butler and puts some of his special forces skills to use here. And I think that's it for established characters. Some non-spoilery ones. There's also a small character cameo to look out for, and I have to say that character looks more like the comics from the barely visible profile we got than any other who portrayed this character before. This felt like a proper Batman movie. He's a detective, he's affected by his parents' death, he's brooding. He hasn't quite mastered Batman's grunting, though. He says yeah instead. I did find it a bit odd to mix modern and older technology. Like there were actual telephones, but it was also a world where smartphones existed and social media existed. Let's see. I love the Batmobile. It sounds amazing. Again, it had an older car field compared to the Penguin's car. And I love the heavy thud of Batman's boots and his looming height. He didn't quite have the mass that the other, had Ben Affleck had, but he was looming in his height and it was intimidating. This is the dark, gritty Batman movie we've been waiting for. The use of the darkness and the light gives some very visual scenery. It's all filmed in like black and sepia and red. The fight scenes seem realistic, like Batman takes a punch, Catwoman is not invincible. I'm definitely going to see it again. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's a proper adaptation. A great, dark, true to character kind of a Batman in the modern age. And I loved it. Thanks for watching.